Hello, everyone. This is Bridget from the EC Fitness Center bringing you your weekly yoga. How is everyone? I hope this finds you well. We will go ahead and get started down on our mats today. So find yourself in a comfortable seated position and we will go ahead and get grounded and start our practice for today. Thank you so much for joining. Find yourself comfortably seated. Close your eyes. Feel your sit bones connected to your yoga mats, to the floor, to the carpet, to your seat, to your chair. Spine elongated, nice and tall. Close your eyes if they are not already. We're just finding our breath here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Find that connection with your sit bones again. Visualize the base of your spine glowing a beautiful red circle of light, your first chakra, your base chakra. Visualize from here tree roots growing down from your base chakra all the way down through your body, through your yoga mat, through the floor, down into Mother Earth. And as you hit Mother Earth, those tree roots grow deep and wide, grounding you. Grow those tree roots all the way down to the core of the earth. Feel yourself as safe. Feel yourself as secure, grounded, and ready to begin today's practice. When your tree roots get to the base, the middle of the earth, the core, draw up with you golden, silver, white, rainbow light, like confetti, all the way up through those tree roots. Pull it all the way up through the base of the spine and have that beautiful confetti circle up around your spine, all the way out the top of your head and confetti out and around you. We are now in a beautiful protected rainbow confetti circle of light. Inhaling your arms above your head, placing them together into your heart center. From here, you can set your personal intention for the class. What brought you to your mat today? What brings you to your mat? Maybe it's a word, peace, strength, forgiveness. Go ahead and find that word or the reasoning for you coming to the mat today and place it in that picture center in between your eyebrows, your third eye. And then place it in the basket in front of you. See the basket attached to a hot air balloon and watch it fly away. It can come back to you at the end of class. For now, taking this time for you, breathing in deep through your nose, open mouth, exhale. Breathing in, open mouth, exhale, 2 more. Breathing in, open mouth, exhale. Breathing in, open mouth, exhale. From here, we're going to start on our knees with thread the needle. Moving on to all fours, we're going to take our right arm out to the side and then tuck it underneath your left elbow, dropping yourself down to the mat, cheek to the mat. If you'd like to take your left arm straight out, you can. Otherwise, keep it in towards your body. And breathe for 5 breaths. Thread the needle. Three more breaths. And slowly release. Bring yourself back up to tabletop or all fours. Taking our left arm out to the side, tucking it underneath your right elbow, dropping that cheek to the mat, thread the needle, holding for 5 breaths. One more breath. And release. Repeating other side, take that right arm out to the side, tuck it underneath your left elbow, thread the needle. From here, take your left leg straight back and then raise that leg to the sky. Point your toe. This is a balance posture here. If you'd like to keep your knee down in regular thread the needle, feel free. Otherwise, hold that leg up and point that toe. Breathe. Holding for 5 breaths. 2 more. And slowly release that knee back. Bringing yourself up onto all fours. Inhale, bring that left arm out to the side, tuck it underneath your right elbow, cheek to the mat, and straighten out that right leg and lift it to the sky and hold. Point that toe, 5 breaths. Thread the needle. 4 more breaths. And release, bringing yourself back up, tabletop, thread the needle, other side, take that right arm out to the side, tuck it underneath the left, straighten that leg out to the side, or out to behind you, lift it up, point that toe. From here, you're gonna bring this toe out to the side, touch your toe to the ground, and then raise it back up and bring it back. Bring it to the side, touch down, bring it up and back. Nice job. 3 more here. Touch the toe, bring it back. Touch your toe to the side and bring it back. Your windshield wiper or making rainbows here. Opening up that glute and hip. 5 on each side. Bring that knee back in, popping yourself back up onto all fours, taking that left arm out to the side. Inhale, exhale, dropping yourself down. Thread the needle, take that right foot straight back, lift it up. From here, bringing it to the side, and then back up. Keep your legs straight as you bring it from back. Windshield wiper to the side, touch the toe down and bring it back up. Touch the toe down and bring it back up. Touch the toe down to the side and bring it back up. And slowly release. In child's pose, sitting your glutes down towards your heels, arms come forward, forehead down to the mat, 5 breaths. Child's pose. From here, bringing yourself onto all fours, tucking your toes, bringing your hands in towards your knees, and we are going to pop back up onto the balls of our feet. We're going to yogi squat here, taking our legs out a little bit further if you'd like to open up your legs or open up your knees. Otherwise, you can keep them close together and your knees pointing forward. So either opening your legs or knees pointed forward, hands to heart center. Balance posture here. If your legs are open, you can use your elbows to press and open on the inside of the knee, hands to heart center. Lower those heels as close as you can to the mat, opening those ankles. If you want, you can try to even press up a slight bit and then back down, up and down, up and down. If that causes too much strain in the calf, let it be. Just breathe. Press those heels down to the floor. Balanced posture here. Releasing, taking our hands to the floor. From here, we're going to press our seat, straighten our legs, press our seat up in the air into a forward fold. Hang here. Forward fold, hugging your elbows. Let your head hang. Rocking side to side, ragdoll pose. From here, walking your hands forward into downward facing dog. Bend and straighten your knees here. Nice and slow, stretching out those calves and hamstrings. From here, we're going to walk our hands back, one at a time, into forward fold. Hang, hug those elbows, rocking side to side, ragdoll pose. Walking your hands forward into downward facing dog. Point your toes and then press those heels down close to the mat, holding downward dog for 5 breaths. If you feel more comfortable pedaling your feet, please do. Downward facing dog. 2 more breaths. And walking our hands back towards our toes into forward fold. From here, inhaling to a halfway lift, straightening our legs, straightening our back. Exhaling into a fold. 2 more. Inhale to a halfway lift. Try to straighten that back. Press that chest down towards the floor. Hold the tummy in. Exhale into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Straighten those legs, straighten that back. Exhale, walk your hands forward all the way into a plank position. If this is too much for you from down dog, you can drop your knees onto all fours and then press your feet back into a push-up position. Plank, hold. If that's too much, stay on all fours. Holding plank. For 5 breaths. Breathe. Lower your knees, child's pose. Seat comes down towards your heels, forehead to the mat, arms forward. You'd like to pop up onto your fingertips to get even deeper into a shoulder stretch here. Please do. And release. From here, taking your right leg forward into lunge position, left knee is down. Pressing your left hip flexor forward, keeping that right knee at a 90-degree angle. Hip flexor stretch. From here, we're going to press ourselves back and straighten our right leg. Half splits. Forehead towards the knee, stretch. And then move back and forth. Pressing that left hip forward. Breathe and then release it back. Straighten that right leg, half splits. So feel the stretch in the left hip flexor and then release and feel it in the right hamstring. Moving back and forth, warming up. Breathe. Half splits. Hip flexor stretch. Half splits. Go at your own pace. That's the pace I'm setting right now, really warming it up. And release that front leg back. All fours, left leg comes forward at a 90-degree. Press that right hip flexor forward and hold. Breathe. Sit back, straighten that left leg. Feel that hamstring stretch, half splits. Moving back and forth, hamstring forward, hip flexor forward, move back, hamstring, forehead to knee, forward, breathe, sit back, hamstring, keep going, forward, and back. Half splits, forward, and back. One more. Nice job. On all fours, taking our right leg straight back. We are going to open up to the right side, raising our right arm to the sky. Dropping our hand behind our low back. And release. Left leg straight back. Open up to the left side, reaching that left arm to the sky. Breathe. And dropping our left arm, bending it, dropping the arm behind our low back. Keep that chest open. And release onto all fours. Right leg straight back. Open up, right arm to the sky, arm behind your back. From here, if you'd like to balance that right leg straight up to the side, please do. And release, all fours, left leg straight back, open up, left arm to the sky, reach. Inhale, exhale, drop that left arm behind you. Raising up that left leg to the side, balance. And release. Right leg back. Open up. Right arm to the sky. From here, if you'd like to take that right leg and place it even further behind you and open up that arm, In front of you, you can rotate these and do big circles, one direction and the other. If you'd like to continue to still balance the leg, up, otherwise drop it to the floor, arm comes above your head, straight, and do those arm circles. And release, left side, straightening that left leg behind you, opening your energy, reach that left arm to the side. From here, you can raise that left leg up, or you can drop it back. As you drop it back, the arm is going to come down. Go ahead and do just big circles, one direction, and then the other. If you'd like to, you can hold the arm up in front of you and back, really open up, or continue to do your circles, or holding that leg up and balance. Listen to your body, repeating on the other side. Right leg back, lift it up, or drop it back, circles. 3 forward and 3 back, really opening up those shoulders. And release, left leg straight back, lift it up, drop it back, and open. 3 circles with the arm. Forward and back. And release. Child's pose. 5 breaths. Drop that seat down, arms forward, forehead to the mat. Feel that low back opening and expanding. Open your hips. Release all tension. Breathe. Breathe. Release. Coming up onto your knees if this is uncomfortable. Your seat is sitting on your heels. If this is uncomfortable, just go ahead and sit down in any comfortable position. Arms, hands come across and up and underneath your armpits. Lightning bolt. Eyes closed, extend your spine. Three breaths, release. Taking ourselves down onto our bellies. Sphinx pose, keep those elbows in. You can chaturanga down, lower yourself onto your forearms, belly, hips, tops of your legs, tops of your feet are on the mat. Close your eyes. Visualize a marble at the top of your head. It's going to roll down your spine. Any thoughts or worries or stressors, put them inside that marble and watch it playfully fall down your head, down your spine, and down and away from you. If you see many different marbles spilling down your back and your spine, let it go. Any emotions, worries, fears, let the marble playfully roll away from you. From here, bow pose, you can bend your knees, taking your hands behind you, grabbing the tops of your feet if you can, and pulling your chest and your body up, creating a bow. Visualize the arrow as you pull back your bow, and visualize your target, your intention on this full moon. Pull it back and then release towards your targeted intention, dropping your head onto your hands, cheek down, and just rest here. Seeing the arrow hit your targeted intention, see that in your mind's eye. Trust, release, breathe, take your cheek to the other side and rest. Slowly finding yourself rolling onto your back. Pulling your knees to your chest. And rocking side to side, nice and slow. Breathe, massage that spine, massage the low back. You'd like to do small circles where you bring your knees in and then press them out, in and out. So it's like a paintbrush was on top of your knees and you're painting circles, one direction, and then reverse, pulling it in to the left, down to the right, circle. Otherwise, just continue to rock side to side, or just pull your knees in towards your chest and breathe. From here, we're going to point and flex our toes and circle our ankles one direction and then reverse. Straightening our legs up to the sky. Again, point and flex. Take your arms straight up. And we're going to bend our wrists as we point and flex our toes. And then circle wrists and ankles. One direction and the other. Keep breathing. From here, if you would like to press yourself up into shoulder stand, pressing up. Hands on your low back, please do. Otherwise, just stay on your back with your legs up. If you'd like to take your mat to the wall for legs up the wall pose, you're certainly able to do that as well. Here and hold. Drop your heels to the wall. Shoulder stand, legs up the wall pose. Hold as long as your body is asking for. And then release and meet me on your back. Feet down. Pressing our low back to the ground, raising our pelvis up. Feel that stretch from the hip to the knee. And release, pelvic tilts up. Stretch and release. 3 more. Up. Stretch and release. 2 more. Up. Stretch, release. Last one. From here, if you'd like to press down through your feet and raise your body up into bridge pose, go ahead. Holding bridge or pelvic tilt, or taking your hands behind you, pressing your stomach up to the sky in full wheel pose or back bend. It's a great time for it. And release. 2 more times. Take a breath, pressing yourself up into bridge or wheel or pelvic tilt, and hold. And release. Last time. Pressing yourself up, bridge pose, pelvic tilt, or full wheel. On this one, if you'd like to straighten one leg, hold it up, bring it down, straighten the other leg, hold it up, bring it down, and alternate. Feel free. If you're in wheel pose, you can kick up and over here. Otherwise, go ahead and release. Nice job. Taking ourselves, grabbing onto our big toe, opening our legs, happy baby. Go ahead and stretch. If you'd like to, rock this side to side. Nice and playfully. If you can't reach your toes, that's fine. Just open the legs and rock side to side. Taking the bottoms of our feet together. If you can reach your ankles and pull them in. Opening the knees as if you're in a lying butterfly here. Activate your core, dropping your legs and your heels down towards the mat, opening your legs. Lying bound angle, lying butterfly. 5 breaths here. 4 more. Relax your shoulders. 2 more. And close your legs. Knees are bent. Drop them over to the right side. Windshield wiper. Feel that stretch in the low back. 5 breaths. 3 more. And windshield wiper over to the left side. Drop those knees. 5 breaths. Relax your neck, your forehead, your face, your cheeks. Breathe. And release. Bringing your right knee in towards your chest, straightening your left. Point those toes and release. Bring the left knee in, straighten the right. Feel that hip flexor stretch as the leg straightens, and then bring it in, straighten the other. Point, pull the points away from each other. Pull the knee that you're hugging towards your chest away from the toe that's pointed on the straight leg, and then pull it in, switch, point, pull, switch, point, pull, breathe. As you switch your knees, feel that stretch. Left knee in from here. Keep that right leg straight. We're going to bring that left knee up and over to the right side, keeping our left arm straight out. Try to keep that shoulder towards and touching the mat. Feel that stretch in the low back, in the shoulder, armpit. Twist. And release. Bringing that right knee in, straightening the left, dropping that right knee up and over to the left, straightening the right arm out to the side, keeping the shoulder touching the mat. Drop that knee down towards the floor. Twist, breathe. And release. Deep breath in, knees bent. From here, Shavasana pose, corpse pose. You can take your legs down towards the mat, straight, opening your legs slightly, arms on your sides. If you have any strain in your hips, glutes, or low back, you can move into that butterfly pose again. Bottoms of the feet together, legs and knees are open. If you're close to the wall, you can take your seat as close as you can to the wall, bringing those legs straight up in the air and resting those heels on the wall. Corpse pose, Shavasana, you can hold as long as you like at home. We'll hold for a couple minutes here and I'll take you out. Take this time for you. Find your normal breath. Sink into your mat. Feeling supported by Mother Earth. One last deep breath in through your nose, open mouth, exhale. Find your normal breath. Remaining still. Breathe. Clear your mind. Relax your shoulders, your face, your entire upper body, your entire lower body. Sink into your mat as if it were a cloud supporting you. Breathe. At home, feel free to hold Shavasana as long as you like. In order to get out, I like to roll myself over onto my right side, fetal position. Wiggle my fingers and toes, finding my breath. From here, I like to roll myself onto child's pose for one last low back stretch. You can find yourself to a comfortable seated position, nice and slow. Breathe. Spine nice and tall. Eyes closed. Inhale through the nose, open mouth, exhale. Chin to your chest. Looking up to the sky. Right ear to right shoulder. Left ear to left shoulder. So slow neck circles. And reverse the direction. Bringing your shoulders up and back. Shoulder rolls back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Open the chest. And release, bringing those shoulder blades up and forward. Shoulder rolls forward. Breathe, and then alternate. Left to right forward. And then left to right back. Taking our left arm up and over to the side. Side body stretch to the left or the right. Release. Other side. Side body stretch. And release. Repeat. Stretch that side body. If you'd like, you can drop your arm down. Feel that stretch. Side body stretch to the other side. Again, you can drop that arm down to the floor in front of you. Then bring it back up and release. Last time, side body stretch. If you want to drop that arm down, you can whisk it in front of you. Bringing you to the other side, up and over. Drop that arm down, whisk it in front of you. Elongate the spine. Inhale, arms high, hands to heart center. Thank you so much for sharing your time and beautiful energies with me today. Namaste. Thank you. If you have any questions, let me know.